Hey guys, it's Savings Challenge Day with challenges from my friends in the budgeting community. So if you like savings challenges, then stick around. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for Savings Challenge Day. For those of you that are new, thanks for tuning in. Savings challenges are one of my favorite things to do in terms of my budgeting process. If you're a return viewer, as always, thanks so much for returning and showing me your support. Thanks so much, you guys. I reached 700 subscribers. That just happened in the last few days, and I cannot tell you how grateful I am for each and every one of you that chooses to spend your time watching my videos, and hopefully you're getting some inspiration and maybe a little bit of fun out of watching what I'm doing, and it will inspire you in your journey. So as I mentioned, my savings challenges from my friends in the budget community are some of my most favorite saving challenges to do. I think I'm going to try to finish up a few of them today. So I am really excited about jumping into these today. And I am just going to do a little bit of shuffling to make this a little more convenient in terms of the camera view and having you guys be able to see what I'm doing. I did change it up a little bit. So I've brought the camera down a little bit for a little bit closer view on the challenges to give you a better look, and you let me know how you like it. Okay, so first I'm going to jump into my Savings Around the World Savings Challenge, and this is a challenge from 12 of my friends in the budgeting community representing 12 different countries. And this week we are working on Canada. Actually, we're starting Canada. So October is Canada. And for Canada, we have maple syrup, and Canada is famous for maple syrup. And on here we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 20 icons on here. And I think what I'll do is I will make each of these icons worth $2. So let's put that on there so that I remember what I am saving. Let me move this out of here a little bit, and we will write $2 so we don't forget for each. And I think I'm going to roll my 20-sided die. Okay, I'll be daring. I'll roll my 20-sided die and see how many I'm going to be filling in for Canada today. And this is my 20-sided die, or also known as a D20. So we'll just give that a drop. And it says I'm going to be filling in 4. So I am really going to have to do some work on this one to finish it by the end of August. If I only rolled 4 for this one, or maybe I should roll one more time. Maybe I'll roll one more time because this is quite a few icons to fill in. So let's roll one more time. Whoops, let's at least have it land on the mat. Oh, this one says 20. Okay, so I went from filling in 4 to filling in 20. And I think I told you guys there's 20 icons on this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit. And I'm just going to do the first row. So I'll fill in the 10 on the first row this week. I shouldn't even roll the die. I should have just chosen to fill them in. And that means that I will be saving $20 this week for Savings Around the World. And as I mentioned at the beginning, this is a 12-month challenge. So I've got the rest of October to finish this one. And then I have November and December, and the 12 months will be finished. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you guys I'm working with $300 today. I'll give it a quick count. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. And I have enough, I think, in my challenges to make change if I need it. But for this one, Savings Around the World, this week we are saving 20. So that worked out perfectly. Okay, my next challenge is my Libby Land 2.0, and I want to finish this one today. And I believe, let me set this to the side for a minute. I believe there's $63 left, but I want to add it up real quick again. 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 9 plus 1 plus 2. So I came out with 57. So I'm going to grab $57. Do I have 3 singles? I don't have 3 singles here, but I do have my handy dandy change binder here. And I think what I'll do is maybe I'll grab 20 singles out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then what I will do is I will take a $20 bill and then stick it in here. So this is my overflow binder. I mainly use it for change. It's also a savings challenge, but when something comes out of here, something has to go back in because it is a savings challenge. So I want to just make sure I did that kind of fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is 20. Okay, so I'm going to grab $57. And if I add $57 to this, technically I should have $290. So let's see how much I have in there already. And that is going to be all of the remaining numbers on my Libby Land 2.0. So I'm just going to put check marks next to them. Not going to put you guys through watching me color them. And if it is not $290, I will make it $290 because the first time I added this up, I got 63. Now I'm getting 57. So let's see how much I have here. I have 152, 25, 6, 7. I have 227. So 290 minus 227. See, it is 63. So I added something wrong. So I need to add $63 to here. That's 60, 1, 2, 3. And to verify for you, I will do this one more time. That's 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. So that is $290. And we finished that one. I'm going to grab a paper clip and clip it together. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5 needs to go into my savings challenge. I'm going to set that to the side. And I'm going to put my savings around the world back in its envelope. Okay, and I'm going to add my finish challenge to my tray. All right, next is going to be my BTS savings challenge, my BTS boys. So one of my most favorite groups that I have, it's a K-pop group. And I've said this before, I'm not necessarily a K-pop fan, but I am an absolutely huge BTS fan. Love these guys, love their music, especially their older music. And I have been doing this challenge from my budget life. And what do I have left on here? I might be able to finish this one too. Should I just finish it up? So I have 23 left. The only member that I didn't get was J-Hope. And I have 4 BTS symbols left to fill in. So I think I'll finish it. Why roll the die? And I know that my budget life has some new challenges out. And got to go check those out because I definitely want to keep my BTS boys in the binder. So as I mentioned, let me grab my marker. That's going to be, to finish this one up, it's going to be $5 for each of these. So that's 20. I'm going to keep track of this. And then I have to do J-Hope. I'll give him a purple check mark. And he's 3. So let me grab the 20. And then I have to do an additional 3 because actually I have to do an additional 5 because J-Hope is one of my bias records. So your bias is your favorite. My favorite is Jimin. And then your bias record is like your second favorite. And it's kind of a tie between J-Hope. Not kind of, it is. It's a tie between J-Hope and RM. So I need to save an additional $5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will tidy this up some. I know there's change in my other envelopes. That's why I started with a stack of 20s because I know I have plenty of change in here. But let me grab the rest of the money and tell you guys how much I've saved with my BTS challenge. Give you a grand total on this. So I have saved in total 100, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've saved 164 with this, and I am going to clip it together. And I do have a clip here. Hopefully it will hold it all. Probably won't hold the cards, but it'll hold that. And I do need to write 164 on here so I remember how much it was. So I'm gonna write 164 right here so I remember. And I'm gonna put this one with the finished savings challenges. And okay, I owe 5 to my savings challenge for that one. I'll make sure that I put it to the side before the end. So next we're going to Mish Money, and Mish Money, I'm doing Shut the Fridge 2, and I'm on the 4th row, and I've just been rolling the dice and then saving whatever it is I roll. So let's see how many I'm going to fill in today. And for that, there are 6 per row. So I'm going to roll a 6-sided die. And I am going to be filling in all 6. So I will use a regular die to see what my numbers are going to be. Let me move that out of the light. Okay, so the first one is a 2. Let's roll again. Another 2, a 6, a 4, 2 more, another 4, and 1 more, a 1. So let me add those up. So that's 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 is a total of 19. So if I grab 20, and add it in here and take 1 back, that will satisfy that savings challenge. And then I actually have 5 here, so I'm going to set this over here so I don't forget. And again, I'll clean up the denomination at the end. All right, I've been working on my rainy day savings challenge from Drip by E. Drip by E is her shop name on YouTube. She's actually black and blue, and I've been working on coloring in the clouds. So let me grab my blue marker, and to keep it even, I think I'm going to do 4 today. So I'll finish this cloud. That's 1. And maybe I'll just do these 3 over here to make it easy, because I have designated each icon on this challenge to be $5 a piece. So that would be $20 for that one. And I will add that to that challenge. So how is fall going for you guys? Are you in the full swing of it? Fall is, One of my favorite seasons, mainly because of Thanksgiving, because I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. But I do know that in some parts of the country, you're actually getting into seasons changing. I am not seeing seasons change where I live, and I don't miss not seeing seasons change. So that's not what I'm saying. But I know, in some parts of the country, you're getting all the pretty fall colors are starting with the reds and the yellows and the browns and the dark greens. And I know fall is a lot of people's favorite season for a number of reasons. Let's see what I'm going to do today for my 2025. So I think I'm going to put $40 in my 2025, and let's see what numbers I can fill in for that $40. And I see real easy ones here right away. I see 16 and 24, which is 40. So that's what I'm going to fill in this week. And add that to my challenge. Does anybody know now this is from the Almost Organized Owl. Does anybody know, have you looked, has she come out with 2026 yet? Because she is famous for these annual challenges. And this is my first year buying one, but I have seen people doing these challenges for at least a couple of years. And she usually it's the same theme, it's the year. So I would expect next year would be Save 2026 and 2026. And same kind of format, but we'll definitely be doing this again. We've got, 2.5 months left for this one until the new year, which sounds really, really weird to say 2.5 months. Okay, this one is from my girl Brittany over at Dreamy Budgets, and I started this one last month. So for this one, I need my scratch off tool. So I am going to grab my scratch off tool out of my case. Love scratch offs. So if you did not know that about me, that is a fun fact about me. I absolutely love scratch offs. So let's see what I'm going to be scratching today. If I grab a die, let's do it again. Let's see how many times I'm going to roll. Or let's roll and see how many I'm going to scratch off. And let's get out of the glare if we can. Can we get out of the glare? We can get out of the glare. We'll back the cash tray up a little bit and the dice a little bit. And I'm going to roll to see how many I'm going to scratch off. So I am going to scratch off 1. See, I wanted to scratch off more than that. Let's roll again. 2. Okay, I'll scratch off 2. If that's what it is, I'll scratch off 2. And then I will use this die to see which number I am going to be scratching off from. So I need to scratch 1 off of a 3. And I don't, yep, here's a 3. So I need to scratch 1 of these. And that's $3. And what's the other one I need to scratch? Another 3. So I'm going to be scratching 2 off of the 3. And so that's a total of $5 that I need to save for this one. All right, let me get some change. So I am going to go in here and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. I thought I had more change in the actual envelopes, and I'll put a 20 in here. But evidently I didn't, but this is exactly what I use this envelope for, is for change. So that's going to be $5 for Brittany's Domino Challenge this week. And I'll add that to what I've saved already. Okay, the next one is another one that I just added last time I did these, and this is Catch Your Dreams. It is a bunch of dream catchers on here with various denominations or various dollar amounts. This is from Michelle at Hustle and Flows Co. So what am I filling in today? This dice has not been bringing me any luck, so I'm going to use a regular dice. Where's my pink dice? I'm going to use my pink die and roll it and see how many I'm going to be filling in. Okay, I'm going to be filling in 5 of these, and it's going to be my choice. So I think I will fill in, let's do 2 3s. So that's 6. And I got 3 more. Let's do a 4. 2 more. Let's do a 5. And 1 more. Let's do another 4 since we've got a lot of 4s. So that's a total of 19 that I need to save for this one. And hopefully I have some singles in here. I don't, but this is what I can do. So I have $10 that needs to go into my savings challenge. So I'm going to pull these 2 5s. There we go. So then we will have 20. Or then we will have, I need to add 19. So I will take this 5 and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know this is kind of messy, but I was not able to get to the bank. I had to go to the ATM, so I have all 20s. So if I take $1 back, then I can put $20 in this week for Catch Your Dreams. And that will make that total right. All right. The next one I have is a new one also that I added last time, and it's the Mystery Money Savings Challenge. And this is from A Lot of Bit of It All. And I think this one is so pretty with the different colored scratch-offs. She's got silver, gray, rose gold, gold. It's really pretty. Excellent challenge. So how am I going to decide what I'm going to be saving for this one today? Maybe if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on here. Let's do this. Let's take my 6-sided die, and I'll just count from the top down. And I think I will scratch off 3 of these today. I'm bound and determined to do 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the first one. And that's $6. And you guys, I always forget my vacuum. And I think this is the last scratch off, I believe, that I'm doing. So no need in stopping the video to go get my vacuum, but I will keep track. Okay, let's roll again. And we're going to be starting from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 9. These are some great quality scratch-offs too. They scratch off easy. All right, let me add 9 to that. That's 15. I'm supposed to be scratching off 4, so let's roll again. 4. So starting from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's $5. And then one more time. I don't need to roll again. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Where'd it go? 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's, let me empty this. Okay, so that's $26 that I need to save. So I have 20, 5, and 6. You guys, be sure to go to the description. All of these channels are linked in the description. Go to their channels, follow their channels, to their Ko-fi or to their Etsy or whatever they have, and support them. That is why I do this, to support others within the community, just as others support me. And it is just such a great community of people that has been established here, or that I've found here. It was established way before me, that I've found here. And I've made lots of new friends, and really, really want to encourage people to support them. They're all small businesses, you know, trying to accomplish different things in terms of why they have their shops and what they do with their shops. So please go check them out. Okay, I have my next one is also by Drip by E, or Black and Blue, here on YouTube. And this is my Christmas challenge. And this is a whole book of Christmas challenges. And I have decided that each space that I fill in these is going to be $1. This entire book is going to be $1. Now, these are supposed to be scratch offs on top of here. I just recently discovered that. So I will save these when I get to them after I finish the picture. But for now, we're working on coloring in the Santa. So this one, I am using my 20-sided die to roll. And let's roll and see how many I'm going to fill in. Okay, so I'm going to fill in 3 with that one. And I actually need my silver marker, because I am coloring Santa's beard silver. So I'm going to fill in 3. Okay, let's roll again. I better keep track of this. 1. Okay, I'm going to keep going. 17. Okay, this one I may speed up for you. Okay, that's 17. So I think I'll roll one more time. And this is 12. Let's make it a little bit exciting. Let's do a different color. Maybe let's start his mustache also. Let's see if I can do 12 in his mustache. There we go. That helps the picture start to take shape. Did you guys see how I did that? So I put dots in them, and then I was just able to color them in a lot quicker. All right, so what did I lose track? So I had 3, 1, 4, then I had 17, and then I had 12. So that's 33 that I need to add to this one. And let's see, I know I have some change in this one. So let's see if I have 30, 40. Do I have 7 in here? That I do have 7, 5, 6, 7 that I can take back for change from the 40. Okay, and I will put this back here. So let's see what I have left. I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 left. And usually what I do is I will go back to my save 20, 25. Do I have a 17 on here? Or a combination that will make 17? I see a 14. 14 looks like it's the lowest. Oh, I have a 5. Oh, I have a 5 and a 12. There we go. So I'm going to fill in the 5 and the 12 and add 17 more to this challenge. Very good. So then the last thing that I have to do, because remember I finished 2 savings challenges. We're going to zip that up, and I am going to grab my overflow binder where I have my savings challenge in here. losing my Mickey Mouse clip. I got this clip in a mystery box. No, I ordered this clip. It wasn't in a mystery box. I ordered this clip from Erica over at Drip by E. A little Mickey Mouse clip. I ordered a couple of them. I ordered a pencil clip and then a bow clip. And the bow clip was inside my binder. But I am going to go to my Savings Challenge. And I finished 2 challenges. So what I need to do is save $5 for each and fill in 2 sets of circle of hands. That's what this is. These are hands in a circle, and in the middle of them is where you can fill in. So I'm going to add these 2 $5 bills to this challenge. And that, I think, is going to be it. So thanks so much, you guys, for joining me. If you like this video, if you like Savings Challenges, give this video a like. If you are not subscribed, I would hope that you would consider subscribing. Thank you again to everyone that has subscribed and enabled me to reach 700 subscribers. You guys are awesome. And as always, leave me a comment down in the bottom. You guys know I love your comments and I do respond to everyone. So until next time, guys, bye.